برطانیہ کے شہر راچڈیل کے ضمنی الیکشن میں غزہ فلسطین اور کشمیر کی آواز اٹھانے والے ورکرپارٹی کے جارج گیلوے جو کشمیر کے لیے کام کرنے پر پاکستان کا اعلیٰ سول اعزاز بھی حاصل کر چکے ہیں، برطانیہ کی تمام بڑی پارٹیوں کو بھاری اکثریت سے ہرا کر منتخب پارلیمنٹ منتخب ہو گئے ہیں۔ انہوں نے 12,335 ووٹ حاصل کیے۔ دوسرے نمبر پہ آنے والے آزاد امیدوار نے 6,638 ووٹ حاصل کیے۔ اس موقع پر جارج گیلوے نے برطانیہ کے سینئر صحافی عارف چودھری سے خصوصی بات کرتے ہوئے کہا کہ میں برطانوی پارلیمنٹ اور ہر فارم پر غزہ فلسطین اور کشمیریوں کے لیے آواز اٹھاؤں گا اور راچڈیل کی ترقی کے لیے نئے پروجیکٹ پر کام کروں گا۔ اس بارے میں مزید جانتے ہیں اپنے نمائندے عارف چودھری سے۔
جی، میرے ساتھ موجود ہے جارج گیلوے، جنہوں نے آج تاریخ رقم کی ہے راچڈیل کی۔ راچڈیل میں ٹونی لائٹ کی وفات کے بعد ضمنی الیکشن ہوئے ہیں اور انہوں نے دوسرے سارے کینڈیڈیٹوں کو بگ ڈیفیٹ دی ہے۔ انہوں نے 13,000 سے زیادہ ووٹ لیے ہیں اور ان کے جو سیکنڈ نمبر پہ آئے انہوں نے بھی ان سے آدھے ووٹ لیے ہیں۔ اب ہم جارج گیلوے سے پوچھتے ہیں کہ
جارج گیلوے، you were asked before the election, you are for the Gaza, Palestine, and also change the Rochdale, all different kind of project, and also for Kashmir. Can you talk for our chairman?
Well, yeah, in fact, the so-called mainstream media attacked me throughout the campaign for talking about Gaza, even though it's acknowledged by the International Court of Justice that there's a genocide going on there. What kind of political leader, what kind of by-election is it where it's a bad thing to talk about a genocide? So if, as they alleged, I was campaigning on Gaza, well, now I have a mandate, fresher than anyone and bigger than anyone, to speak in the highest corridors of power about the situation in Gaza, and I, of course, will do so. But, of course, our project will go on longer, I hope, than the current emergency in Gaza. I hope to be here for 5 years, and we intend to lead a Rochdale revival, because Rochdale was once a great place, and now it isn't, and we want to make Rochdale great again. As for Kashmir, I have been, since the 1980s, campaigning on the subject of Kashmir, which is the victim, just like Palestine, of British Empire perfidy, not called perfidious Albion for nothing, which has been delivered into the hands of foreigners against the will of the people who lived there. Their rights of self-determination were completely denied. And even when the Security Council decided unanimously that there must be a plebiscite in Kashmir to decide on where they wanted to be, India or Pakistan, and Mr. Nehru accepted it, it still was not implemented, and the people of Kashmir continue to live in bondage.
and which project you can start now in Rochdale locally? First.
Well, I've got 3 going on at the same time. The first one is the reopening of the open-air market. An open-air market is the heart of a town, and Bury is the best example of that. Bury is the only town around Manchester that breathes on its own. How? Because of its open-air market, that people travel for long distances to come and see and shop at. We're going to reopen the open-air market in Rochdale, thanks to my good friend Bilal introducing me to Mr. Patel, the owner of the Exchange Shopping Centre in town and the owner of much else besides, very big businessman indeed. And he has promised us that I'll have my hard hat on when the roof is raised on the pagoda, which will be the open-air market. Second, I intend to fight for the return of maternity services here. No woman can give birth in Rochdale, imagine. No baby can be born in Rochdale. This is monstrous. To what extent are you still a town when you can't be born here? As a matter of fact, you can't die here either, because the A&E is gone. If you're a criminal, you can't even be locked up here. There's not even a jail in Rochdale. Can you believe it? So these parts of the heart of Rochdale have been torn out, and we will not accept it. And lastly, we're fighting to save the football team, which is the last remaining part of the heart of the town. And I've just had some good news, I think, from the friends that I'm working with on that project, it may be that someone will come in and save the club. It won't be me that will have saved it, but I'm only interested in it being saved.
جی جیسا کہ جارج گیلوے جس نے آج باریک سرے سے الیکشن بھی جیتا ہے وہ کہہ رہے تھے جو میں نے وعدے کیے تھے عوام سے خصوصی طور پہ غزہ کے متعلق کشمیر کے متعلق میں دوبارہ بھی جا کے پارلیمنٹ آواز اٹھاؤں گا اور یہاں کے جو 3 پروجیکٹ ہے وہ میں پہلے شروع کروں گا.